Bernie Sanders was out shopping, and somebody bumped into him. He's out doing a little Christmas shopping. Oh, look at this. Get the F out of here. He's shopping at Costco. I'm sure, wouldn't you expect to bump into Hillary Clinton at a Costco or maybe a Mitt Romney? You know, Mitt Romney gets his 3 packs of shirts from Costco. He loves them. Remember when he said that?
Yeah. He buys all of his stuff from Costco.
I love them. 3 packs of shirts. I love them. Oh, those shirts will go perfect with your handmade Italian every fucking thing else you own. All right, so here he is. And guess what he's got in the bag? There's a basketball. I think that guy's in shape.
Yeah, he plays basketball.
He plays all the time.
During one of the primaries, he was just waiting for the returns to come in. He's shooting hoops on himself. That's awesome.
That's great. That's a 70-something-year-old guy getting it done.
Yeah.
So there he is. There's Bernie and Jane, and they're at a frickin' Costco. And that's the guy who they were like, let's see your tax returns. Let's see your tax returns. Yeah, Bernie's been secretly scamming everyone.
Yeah, think about that, guys. Imagine Hillary Clinton shopping there, Carly Fiorina, Donald Trump.
Jeb Bush.
Yeah, Jeb Bush will be there.
You imagine any of those?
Nancy
No.
Pelosi, Harry Reid.
Chuck Schumer.
Chuck Schumer.
Chuck Schumer. Hey, can I get a cart of shitty eyeglasses? Do you have a skid of those? I need some Dr. Dean Adele glasses I can wear like this.
I mean, this is what we need, right? We need someone who represents, who understands our needs, the needs of ordinary Americans. We all shop at Costco.
Yes.
Not all of us. Actually, Costco is actually a little bit high end because you have to buy everything in bulk. So really poor people can't afford to shop at Costco. But that said, it's really for middle America. I mean, this is what middle America is about. Hoarding a lot of stuff, buying too much, sticking in our freezer, eating it 2 months later. That's America.
That's beautiful. What automatically, when you see this picture, what makes him a better politician than the other politicians is he's in touch, as opposed to them being out of touch. Nancy Pelosi's worth $40 million. You think she's in touch? They just asked her what's the new direction, and she says no new direction, because everything's great if you have $40 million. Even if you lose election after election after election, it doesn't really bother you that much. You have $40 million.
I mean, Chuck Schumer hangs out with millionaires and billionaires all day long.
All day long.
So, yeah, he's out of touch. Hillary Clinton, they raised $150 million into their own pockets after they got out of office. So, yeah, they're out of touch.
So he's in touch. So that automatically makes him a better legislator. He's already a better politician, a better legislator, because he understands what's happening. That's what that means. I remember when George Herbert Walker Bush was running against Bill Clinton, and somebody asked him, how much does a gallon of milk cost? It's like, that's the ultimate question to see because if you're an elitist, do you really know what milk costs? How much does a gallon of milk cost? What's a loaf of bread go for? By the way, he didn't know.
Yeah. He didn't know.
He did not know. And so they say that really hurt him. That's look, it reveals him. So that's what this is. That's what this, and I'm going to play you a clip right now. I only have the audio. I can't find the video. When George Bush was president, he would do these big town halls inside these stadiums, and you had to have a ticket to get in because they didn't want any hecklers. And so he would bring people up on stage, and they would interview him like, oh, this is my regular America here. We're going to talk to him. And they would have like a fun, like a rally kind of for George Bush. And this woman got on stage, and he asked her a question, and she happened to have 3 jobs. Which sounds horrible, right? You have 3 jobs. Holy shit. In America, the richest country, you have to work 3 jobs. Well, let's watch how George Bush responded to that. Because I would respond one way. I would be like, holy shit, that's horrible. That's just what I'm talking about, a broken system. We're the richest country in the world, and someone has to work 3 jobs. That's how I would respond. I'm sure that's how Bernie Sanders would respond. I'm sure that's how Steve O, by Aggressive Progressive, would respond. Let's listen to how George Bush responded.
There's a certain comfort to know that the promises made will be kept by the government. You don't have to worry.
That's good because I work 3 jobs and I feel like I contribute.
You work 3 jobs.
3 jobs, yes.
Uniquely American, isn't it? I mean, that is fantastic that you're...
Ain't that uniquely American? We fucked over our workers so hard, they got to get 3 jobs just to make it. That's fantastic. He said, that's fantastic. There's a little more. Let me play it.
Doing that. You get any sleep?
Ha ha ha, you get any sleep? That's his little joke at the end. Ha ha, no! No, she doesn't get any fucking sleep. She works 3 jobs, you jagoff. So this is what I'm talking about. That's why this
I
picture
actually
is important.
Yeah, I actually think George Bush was being he was being authentic. I mean,
He really thought it was a good thing.
He really thinks it's a good thing because if he had 3 jobs, one will be for consulting, one will be like a regular job that you kind of go into every now and then, and a third one would be like some
a
other
board member,
like a board member, right? And you would get paid from all 3. So that's how he sees it.
That's how he's
he
thinking.
doesn't understand that 3 jobs for most Americans mean 3 jobs
Means
where you
that-
have to work back to back to back on the 3 jobs.
It means your first 2 jobs suck so hard you have to get another one
Yeah.
just to make ends meet. They're not out there working that 3rd job so they can afford that Italy vacation all summer. They're out there so they can afford their medicine. They're out there so they can afford to see a doctor when they get sick, or they can buy shoes for their daughter or send their kid to college. That's why they're working 3 jobs, not because it's uniquely American and great. It's uniquely American and shitty.